if you are at home, go ahead and get out your red and yellow circle chips that are in your toolkit.
Hi.
Hi, Sinai.
Miss
I'm muting
Kennedy.
everybody. Make sure you always come on mute. All right, I'm going to give it a minute or two. So raise your hand if you're at home. Okay, so I need you to go in your learning toolkit, those big plastic toolkits, and get those red and yellow circles.
Okay.
Get them now, please.
Okay.
I do not need you to unmute. Do not unmute. I just need you to go get them.
Miss Kennedy, I don't have my school kit.
Okay, if you have them, get them. If you don't worry about it, okay? If you don't have them, that's okay. But the lessons, the unit that we're doing, you're going to need them. We're going to be working a lot with them for the next couple weeks. Okay, so make sure you know where they are because you are going to need them. If you don't have them for today, that's okay. You need to make sure you get them though. All right. So yeah, remember, you need to keep your computer down and in one spot. Sayer and Sinai, yes, thank you, Sayer. Those are the ones. You don't need to unmute. Nice work. Okay. I think we're ready to start. All right. Welcome to math. So yesterday, there was a shapes test, which some of you, I know, Lamia, you're going to take yours tomorrow in class, along with everybody else in the group. And I know most of you took yours. I think everyone I'm looking at right here took yours yesterday. So thank you very much for taking your math test. Sayer, we're not going to use them yet. Just listen. All right. Zoe and Mr. Campbell, I'm going to mute you.
Oh, okay.
It's all right. We are going to be using the red and yellow circle chips that are in her toolkit today. So if she could grab those, or if you could grab them, that'd be awesome. Thank you. All right, please stay muted, everybody. All right, so for math, our new unit is going to be adding and subtracting using story problems. So that means we're going to be doing things like composing and decomposing, which means putting numbers together and then breaking them apart. I will turn off your cameras if I keep seeing you playing. Sit down and focus. All right. Thank you for those of you who are making really smart choices. I appreciate it. So this whole thing is all about addition and subtraction. And to get better, we're going to do something practicing fluency. Fluency means getting really fast at things. So we are going to start with working on +1 and +0. Yeah, can you make the plus sign? One straight up, one crossway. +1 or +0. So when you add 0, show me 4 fingers. Show me 4 fingers. All right, add, just 4, not 8, 4. Add 0 more fingers. Did your number change? How many fingers do you still have? 4. When you add 0, nothing changes, it stays the same. If I have 4 cookies and my sister gives me 0, I still have 4. I have 6 cookies. Everyone show me 6. If I have 6 cookies and my mom gives me 0, how many cookies do I still have? 6. Yeah, I saw your mouths moving. Okay, so That's 0. When you add 0, you don't have to think about the same number. Adding +1 is a little bit different. Your mirrors ready. Get your mirrors ready. Mirror words.
Mirror.
You can keep your mute on. Off, yeah. I don't want to hear it. Just say it though. I can see your mouth moving. When I add one more, I'm really just counting. What comes next? +1 means what comes next? What comes after 5? Mirrors away. If you have 5, when you're counting, what comes after 5? Show me with your fingers. If I have 5, what comes next? 6. Guess what? That's 5 plus 1. 6. All right, show me 3 fingers. Show me 3 fingers. What comes next? What comes next when you count? You have 3. What comes next?
4.
Because 3 plus 1 equals 4. So +1 is just counting. If we do this, I have 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. All I do is count and see what's next. 2 plus 1, 3, because that's what comes next. All right, so we are going to do a boom card all together, and it's all about +1 or +0, okay? This is also in your Schoology, so you can play this at home. So we have 1 plus 9, or 9 plus 1. So what comes after 9? Show me with your hands. Show me with your fingers. Nice job. We have 9 plus 1 more. It's 10. I see your 10 fingers up. Let's see if we're right. Yes, we got it. Oh, we have 6 plus 0. If I have 6 and I add 0, how many do I still have? I have 6. I don't add anything, which means it's still 6. Ooh, 8 and 1 more. If we have 8, 1 more means what comes next? What comes next? Show me with your fingers. We have 8. What comes next? Plus 1 more is 9. Nice work. Because that comes after
9.
plus 1. Ooh, 1 plus 7. But I say the bigger number first. 7 plus 1 more. What comes after 7? Show me with your fingers.
8.
Show me with your fingers. We're going to stay muted. Nice work. As we have 7, we know plus 1 means what comes next when you're counting. So after 7 comes 8. That's 1 more. All right. Ooh, 0 plus 0 is? Nice. Our goal is to get faster and faster with these. I don't know why this wasn't working. All right. Let's see how fast. Ooh, what's 1 plus 1? Show me with your fingers. Ah, Yanis has got it. Nice job. 2. Ooh, 5 plus 1 more. We have 5. Where am I? 5 plus 1 more. What comes after 5? Ooh, you guys are good. 6. We have 5 plus 1 more. That's what comes after 5. After 5. Ooh, we have 7. But we add 0. What do we have? Nice. I see all those fingers. 7. You're like little addition. Love it. Ooh, we have 9. Almost all of them. Plus 0. We have 9 plus 0. Does anything change? 9. Nice job. Ooh. 8 plus 0 or 0 plus 8. So if we have 8 plus 0 means we don't add anything. How many do we still have? Nice work. I can hear you yelling. 8. Ooh, 4 plus 1 more. My eyes go right to the biggest number. 4 plus 1. What comes after 4 when you count? Plus 1 is always what comes next?
5.
5. Ooh. 0 plus 6 or 6 plus 0. If we have 6 and we don't add anything, how many do we have? We still have 6. You guys are good. I see all your fingers going. Nice work. I know you're paying attention because I can see it. Ooh, 2 plus 1. What comes after 2? 2 plus 1 more? Ooh, I see their fingers. Yeah, nice work. All right, we'll do one more before we move on to our lesson. You're going to be able to do this when we get off. 6 plus 1 more. What comes after 6 when you count? Plus 1 is just what comes next. Love it. I'm seeing a lot of this. That is 7. Nice job, because 7 comes after 6. Nice work. Okay, today we are going to be learning and talking about number bonds. Touch your nose if you remember learning about number bonds. Do you remember learning about number bonds? Touch your nose. Yeah, you saw them. You did them last year. Absolutely. All right, so this year we are still going to continue working on them. This is kind of a review because it's been a very long time since you learned number bonds. All right, so number bonds have 3 circles. The big one. The big one is the whole number. And then these 2 little ones are just the parts. So it's part, part, whole. Do that with me. Say part, part, whole. Part, part, whole.
Part, whole.
Yep. So there's a part and a part. They're the small ones. You put them together to make the whole. Part, part, whole. Part, part, whole. Part, part, whole. Part, part, whole. All right. So these 2 parts, when you put them together, they make the whole. All right. So now I want you to think about the number 2. If you have your cubes or your blocks or whatever you have, those chips, put out 2 for me. Put out 2. Sorry, I'm trying to get to a different page. Okay, here we go. Nope, wrong one. Miss Kennedy, I'm going crazy here. All right, 2. So we want the number 2. I have to move this. All right, we want the number 2. So that means I'm going to use 2 blocks. 1, 2. How can I decompose or break up 2? What can I put down here? Should I put 1 or 2 or none? What should I do? Let's break up these cubes into 2 spots. I could move 1 down here, down here. So that means I take my 2 parts and I break it down into 1 and 1. If they're the parts, 1 and 1 are the parts, they come together to make the whole. So if we have 2, I could do 1, And I could also do 1. All right, because if I have 2 of those cubes and I break them up, I can move them into 10, into the different groups. All right. All right, what if we did 10? Show you, instead of on here, I'm going to show you a different way that'll be, I think, easier. All right, so I'm going to share this piece of paper with you. This is right on my desk that I'm working. I am going to draw my own number bond. Okay? You draw a big circle first. So if you ever want to do this on your own, and then you're going to make 2 little ones down here. And then I just draw the lines. That's how you make a number bond.
Looks like an A.
Please make sure you're on mute. All right. This is off mute. Okay, so we want 10. So if I think and write the number 10, right? Let me write 10 right here. I'm going to count out my 10 cubes, and I'm going to put them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, whoa, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is in here? Ah, there's some wood stuck in this one. I don't have those little chips with me today, so I have these. So if you have chips, or even if you have anything, I know some of you use beads or have beads. These are beads. So I have 10. I need to break them up into 2 separate parts. I have the whole, like we have a whole pizza. How do we cut it into 2 separate groups? I could move some of them down here. And then I could move some of them, whoa, down here. So raise your hand if you can tell me.
Miss Kennedy.
Tell me what 2 numbers help with the 10.
Miss Kennedy.
Please raise your hand instead of shouting out. I don't know who's talking unless you're raising your hand and I call on you. Sinai, what 2 numbers? If I had 10 and I divided them up, what 2 numbers did I get? What are my smaller parts? How many are here?
3.
Nice job. And how many are here?
7.
Nice job. So if I have 3 and 7, I could put them together. What's my whole?
10.
10. Very nice job. Now I could have done it a different way, right? I could have broke it up this way, right? I just move them into different sections. What are my 2 parts now? Who can help me out? Raise your hand. What are my 2 parts now? Who wants to help me out? Shania, what is this part? Go ahead and unmute, honey. How many are in this part?
6. 0.
The Shania.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
I have 6 for this part. What about this part right here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one too, one side.
This one. What's this one? How many?
4.
So I have 6 and 4. These are my parts. if I move them together to make a whole, how many do I have? Let's- What's my whole, Shania? I have 6 and I have 4. I put them together to make the whole.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got 10.
10. So 6 and 4 are the parts that come together to make 10.
Yeah.
Very nice job. So the number bond is all about either breaking it up into 2 smaller numbers or putting 2 smaller numbers together, make a big number. All right, if you have your circle chips, go ahead and count out 7. If you don't, I'm gonna do it here with you. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Raise your hand. Who wants to help me figure out what number I could put down here? Let's break this up. Let's decompose it. I love how Sinai really wants to volunteer. Let's see who else there is, though. Who else wants to help? Zoe. There you go. How many did I put down here?
3.
3. So I'm going to take 3. I love it. All right. So that means I'm going to move the rest. So I had 7. Now I had my whole was 7. What 2 numbers are my parts now, Zoe?
4 and 3.
Yes. So Zoe had 10. And she told me to decompose it into 3 and 4. Very nice job, because 3 and 4 can come together to make 7. Nice job. Please move your face. All right, let's see another number. What if we do, let's do 6. Ready? So if you have your chips, count out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What other parts that could make 6? So 6 is our whole. How could we break up 6 into 2 smaller parts? How many should I move down here? Raise your hand. How many should I move down here? Who wants to give me a number? Sayer. How many should I move down here? Go ahead and unmute, bud. I have 6. How many should I move?
How many?
How many should I move down here?
6.
Oh, you are tricky. All right, so I'm going to take all 6 and move them down. And then I'm going to move the rest right down here.
4.
No, I only have 6. Ooh, so I have 6 as my whole. And I break it up into 2 smaller parts. What's my 1 number? What's my 1 number? Sinai, want to help your brother out?
I gotta unmute.
Yeah.
0.
Well, what's this one?
1.
How many do I have in this part?
6.
6. And what do I have in my other part?
0.
0. So we have 6 and we have 0 that come together to make the whole, which is 6. Who can break 6 up into different numbers besides 6 and 0? Lamia. Lamia. Lamia, I need your help. Nope, I guess not. All right, Genesis. Go ahead and unmute, bud, honey. All right, how many, if I have 6, how many should I move down to this part? Pick a number.
5.
5. 1, 2,
They can't hear the answers.
5.
She said
All right. So that means I'm going to move the other one down here. So I had 6 as the whole. So Genesis, what are my 2 parts?
You can talk to them and answer.
Genesis?
5.
5 and what's the other number, Genesis?
1.
1. 5 and 1 are the parts. You put them together and they make the whole, which is 6. Or you can break apart the whole into 2 separate parts. Nice job. Okay, what if I have 5? I have 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Who can give me a number? Who can give me a number that I should break 5 up into? Lamia, you haven't participated yet. How many of these should I move down here? Give me a number, hon. I have 5 for my whole. How many should I bring down to this part? Should I move? No, just give me your fingers then. Should I? She's trying to hide. Should I move 1? Should I move 2? Should I move 3? Should I move 4? I can't see. Move them back a little. Should I move 1, 2, 3, or 4? I don't think she wants to participate. Let me, all right, let's have Zoe. Zoe, show me your number, or you can unmute. How many should I move this part?
2.
2. 1, 2. So that means the rest of them go down to this part. So if I have 5 for my whole, what are the 2 parts that can make up 5? Zoe, what 2 numbers?
2 and 3.
Yeah, so 2 and 3 are the smaller parts. And they come together to make what?
5.
Because the smaller numbers are the parts. When you put them together, it's the whole. Very nice job. Okay, so let me head back to our regular screen. And I'm going to show you what I want you to do. So for your, wow, what is happening here? All right. So in your lesson today, you're going to make sure you click on the math lesson. This one right here is the fluency with the ninja. You just hit play. And you're going to do this, right? Get as fast as you can. Then I want you to practice with the number bonds. Okay? You are going to need to use some sort of little manipulative, whether it's the circle beat, the chips that you have, like the bingo chips. I'm using beads. Maybe you can use pieces of cereal. Cheerios work, right? Use something. So take the number, take the big number and break it down. Move 9 here. What's left over? If you have 10 and you move 9 away, there's 1 left. So I'm going to show you what this is, because this one's a little bit different. Okay, so I am going to do this again because we have 10, and then we have 9. Right? All right, so we have 10 and 9. If I put my 10 beads here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, run away. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is the most beads I'll ever need.
Is it?
This is telling me that I want to move 9 of them down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many are left that need to slide down here?
One.
Just the 1. Absolutely. So that means, I'm trying to get out of here. It won't let me stop sharing my screen. What happened? What did you guys do? Can you give me some good vibes? I have never been in this position before. Maybe it's up here? Woo! I don't know what's happening. So bizarre. Technology, I tell ya. Oh, here we go. Nope. Oh my goodness. Here we are. Okay, my goodness. Okay, so now what I want you to do is when you are in this boom card, that's what I want you to do. Take your 10, move 9 of them down here. How many were left? Do you remember? Show me with your fingers. How many beads did I have left? I moved 9 of them down here. Yeah, I only had 1 left. So I'm going to move the 1 up there. All right. Because 9 and 1, when you put them together, make 10. Nice job. So for this one, you're going to take, hold on, and you're going to move your 7 down here. How many are left to come here? All right, so I want you to do this. Your exit ticket is through Cami today. Your exit ticket is all about, instead of breaking up 10, you're breaking up 5. Okay, so if you have 5 and you move 0 down here, how many are left to move here? Boys and girls, I really, really, really need you to use manipulatives. Use the pieces. All right, you're only going to need 5 for this. Use 5, move some down here, then what's left? So you're going to break up your 5 into 2 smaller parts. Okay, this is your exit ticket. Please turn it in. All right, so if you have any questions, please raise your hand. Sayer, do you have a question about your work today?
Yes,
What?
it was fun.
Good, you're gonna keep doing it. So you're gonna need to use your chips, or if you don't have those chips, use anything you can find. You're gonna need 10 of them for the boom card practice, and for the exit ticket, you're going to need 5. Okay, whether it's cereal or whether you have like little toys you want to use, maybe you have beads like I have, or maybe you do have your red and yellow chips. Okay, use what you can find, because you're going to need them. It's really going to help you understand how to totally break up those numbers into 2 parts.
Is we done?
All right, Nehemiah, do you have a question? What's up, buddy? Go ahead and unmute. Do you know how to unmute? Yeah, I can't hear you. Lamia, do you have a question?
Miss Kennedy.
All right. Does anybody else have a question about what to do? So when you get off of here, I want you to practice the boom card with the 10 right in that spaceship. Shania, do you have a question?
Yes.
Shania,
Yes.
what's your question, Shania?
My question is that I was having fun. And
That's something that you're telling me. A question is something that you don't know that you want to learn. Okay? So what you're going to need to do is go into Schoology under Wednesday for your math lesson. Everything that you need to do is in there. Okay? I can't wait to see your work. Sinai, do you have a question about the work? Go ahead and unmute. What's your question, Sinai?
What to do with the schoolwork again?
So what you're going to do is you are going to go into Schoology, right? So when you go into today's, you're going to see the read for 15 minutes, read aloud, math lesson, and writing lesson. For this, you click math, and then you're going to click on these blue words, and this is going to tell you this is your practice, and then your work is the Kami, okay? So this is what you turn in. All the other ones, the boom cards, those are the ones you practice. But you're still going to need either your beads or you need your chips or whatever you're going to use. All right? I will see you later. Make sure you turn in your work.